What is socialism? Bourgeois or middle class rule superseded the domination of the absolute monarchies and aristocracy of the old regime. So, when the monarchies and aristocracy ended up, then it took the domination of the bourgeois or the middle class started to dominate the workers or the common people. When the new governments were set up, legislating restricting business enterprises was revoked and almost nothing was done to better the condition of the workers. So, rules and regulations are framed by the bourgeois or the middle class and to regulate the rules and of workers, and nothing was done to better the conditions of the workers. Socialism was therefore the proletariats or the workers' answer to the restriction imposed upon them by the bourgeois rule. So when the middle class rule was made too restrictive and the workers' condition was made from bad to worse, then the proletariat started a revolution or a movement against these restrictions, and this is what is called the socialist movement or the proletariats or workers' movement. The socialist idea of political organization took diverse forms ranging from legislative evolutionary reform without disturbing the political structure of the state to a violent revolutionary overthrow of existing governments and the establishment of a political order controlled by the workers. So social ideas initially was like peaceful and it was like it ranged from like evolutionary and legislative reform without diversing the peace and stability of the nation or the state, but it also in stages it also became violent, and when the rule became too restrictive, when the rules became too limiting for the workers and too it was totally against the workers condition, then it in some place it took a revolutionary form and it overthrew the existing government, like Karl Marx dictatorship of proletariat, where the existing government is replaced by the proletariat class. So the origin of socialism can be dated back to the French Revolution, when assortment of ideas for the reconstruction of the society were mooted. So its origin is laid back to the French Revolution. The idea of socialism started to germinate during the French Revolution. So Benioff made extensive use of his own newspapers and several popular songs that he sponsored in order to popularize his ideas. So he was one of the pioneer of socialist thought and movement. So he made extensive use of his own newspaper and several popular songs that to popularize the idea of socialism. Charged with causing an uprising, he was arrested and executed in 1799, but he was unfortunately executed in 1797. So this was a brief history of socialism and how socialist ideas started. Initially it was against the bourgeois or the middle class, and it also sometimes took violent form to overthrow the oppressive government. Next we will discuss about the how did the idea of socialism originate. Thank you. Do subscribe channel and write your comments doubts in the comment section. Thank you. Have a great day.